Happy Halloween, all the YouTube fans, fans of my channel, fans of Moochie's channel. She is not the hammer tonight, ladies and gentlemen, nor am I Lamont Tyson, Mr. Life Games. Oh, no, 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 no. When I tell you guys who the hell I am, you're going to be like, give me the stories. And ladies and gentlemen, to join us, we have someone who is masked. And dare I say, they look a whole lot better with the mask off. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Catwoman, I believe. Here we go. How you doing? Who's that we got over there? Is that Catwoman or is that Monique?
I'm a black flirkin, like you like to say.
Oh. I like that. I like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Catwoman / Catwoman.
Okay, we've got Catwoman in the building. And can anybody guess what the homie Moochella is? Post your comments. I knew exactly what she was from the beginning.
I know.
What is she, Monique?
Woman King.
Woman King. You got it. You guessed it right. 100%. 100%. And she is
Moochella is no longer
man.
in the building. I am Woman King.
Hey. Oh, she got an accent too. Okay.
I am the Woman King.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you guys a little sampling of what we're going to cover tonight. We're going to briefly talk about the BMF documentary that's on Starz, very brief. Anyone who's watched it, feel free to give us your thoughts on the 2 episodes they've dropped. We're going to also talk about this semi-viral video flying around the internet where a black TikToker posted a video saying whites should not go see Black Panther 2. And I can't wait to hear the hot takes on that. That's going to be spicy. We're also going to talk about Kanye claiming that the Django Unchained was stolen from him, that it was his idea. He told Jamie Foxx and they took the script and everything from him. We're going to break that down. Then last but definitely not least, ladies and gentlemen, coming out December 22nd, The Best Man remade is going to be coming on Peacock. I've got the trailer, so we're going to take a look at that. But before we do that, I've got a Halloween edition for my black people, this or that. And so let's go ahead and start that. And I want you all in the comments to post your comments down below. Shout out to all 90 of you guys for coming through to see us do our Halloween edition of my channel and its show. So this or that for Monique and Moochie. And Monique, you got in here last. You look like you could really go rob a bank and not make a sound. So I'm going to ask you this question. This or that, Halloween night from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for $1 million, and you got to stay. You got to choose one of the two. Okay. Are you going to stay in a haunted house with 3 levels, or are you going to stay in a cemetery that is the size of 6 football fields? This or that. Which one?
My God. I'd rather be in a cemetery.
Why would you rather be in a cemetery?
Because I despise haunted houses. And you said 3 levels?
3 levels.
Yeah, cemetery, there's a little bit more like wide open space. I can see things a little bit clearer. You know what I mean? Not too much can pop out.
Well, you know, there are some big mausoleums and things like that that can be out there in that cemetery. You ain't scared something might jump out behind you and get you?
It could, but the haunted house scares me like way more.
Understood. So Moochie, for you, this or that, what you gonna do? The 3-level haunted house, or you gonna do the cemetery? But you Woman King, hell, you probably don't care which one you do.
I could do the cemetery easy because for the simple fact is that the cemetery used to be in my backyard. It still is at my parents' house. And we used to play Roundup back there years ago. So it would be people that lived all down that strip. And we would play like Roundup back there. So I think I could do that because I've been back there before.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I might as well go ahead and make it a trifecta. I was saying, give me the cemetery any day, any night, any week. And I'm not a scary person. I'm not afraid of supernatural. None of that stuff bothers me. But I would more rather have the cemetery for the open space. and not being trapped in a house all night long.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Whoa. I'm getting a message coming from Westeros. Damn it. It's a Trump Targaryen. Oh my goodness. Coming to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Trump Targaryen. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. There he is. The Trump Targaryen is in the building. What's going on, Trump Targaryen?
Hi, it is I. I have returned, just like the prophecy. I'll do one term, take a break, come back for the next season. Hi. Welcome. I see. Ooh, nice little kitty. Ooh. I wonder where I could grab that little kitty. By the kitty.
Hey, Trump Targaryen, Trump Targaryen, is it true? I heard that you like to grab cats by the pussy.
Hey, when you're a Targaryen, they let you do what you want. Hey, did you see Damon? I taught him well.
Oh, okay.
Hello, chocolate over there, Moochie.
Hello.
I want to get a little mooch of that.
Just a little.
Let me get a taste of chocolate.
Chocolate.
You know, I've done more for the blacks than anyone since Abraham Targaryen. Okay, since Abraham Targaryen, I've done more. Hold on. I've done more for the blacks since Abraham Targaryen. Okay.
Oh, there's an Abraham Targaryen too?
They're trying to stop the news. You can't stop it. It's fake news. I'm trying to tell Truth Social. I'm trying to let you know I'm running for president. Me and Kanye. It's going to be the truth ticket. Because you're crazy, and that's the truth if you vote for us. But I don't care because I need the power. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Trump Targaryen in the building. If you want to vote for him in these coming midterms, please write his name in the ballot and see what happens. And without further ado, we know who everybody is now. Moochie has revealed she is the woman king. There was no doubt about that. Monique has revealed she's the flirking / pussycat robber. She's revealed that. And Jay has revealed he's a Trump Targaryen. So it's time for me to reveal who I am. And I really didn't want to reveal this because these are some secrets that have been kept for about 52 years. And I didn't want to let people know, but it's time for me to come out and let people know. Okay. I'm sorry.
You kind of stole my idea, but
I'm very sure you guys have heard of the Jackson 5, right? Y'all have heard of the Jackson 5.
Yes.
Well, I'm the Jackson 1, the one who ass couldn't sing. So they tied me up and kept me in the closet. All right.
Let me find out you the one that was playing the drums that they took out of the band.
I'm that one. That's me.
No, Jackson really is crazy.
Yeah.
Closet. At least you came out of the closet. That's what they do. Come on out. Come on out.
So I'm out, and I got a chance to see every dirty secret that my family was doing. So if you want to know the truth about Michael, yes, he liked boys. 100%. I seen it as a child. Janet Jackson and LaToya Jackson both spent times as bisexuals. I saw the whole thing. I can attest to both. And yes,
tell all child.
Papa Jackson had multiple women on my mama. Yes, he did. As a matter of fact, I am the love child of one of those women. So Monique, when you need the tea about the Jackson family, all you gotta do is call me. I'm ready for my book deal. That's all you got to do is call me. Okay.
Somebody wants to know: did you get your ass beat and whooped like the rest of them did, or did you?
It was kept in the closet. It was worse.
Look, when
did you?
Yes, I got beat. I got beat because I couldn't sing, And when he found out that no matter the limitation of beating penetration would make my voice sound better, they threw my ass in the closet. Just threw me in the closet.
Well, you ain't got my idea. That's nothing.
It was like, just throw him in the closet. He can't sing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
You are a made up character. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am wholly made up. I'm a creative young person. Do you understand me?
Yes,
So,
sir.
without further ado, let us get into it. How many of you guys have seen the BMF documentary episode 1 and 2? Anyone in this group? Moochie has.
I watched 1. I didn't watch 2 today. I was trying to watch it, but
Jay, have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I saw both of them.
I watched some of number 2.
And Monique, what about you?
I have not, but I plan on it, so I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Okay.
I'll
give you a
story ain't nothing like the TV show.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm getting at. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you guys the trailer, and then I'll let everybody just speak about their experience watching it so far, how they felt. There's no such thing as a spoiler in this because it's a documentary. A lot of these things have already happened. Is widely held news. So we're just going to recap some of the differences between the series BMF and the documentary. So take a look at this trailer and then we'll get back. All right. Moochie, from what you've seen so far, how you like the documentary and what have you noticed that are some things different that happen in real life that they didn't or did portray on the show?
Well, they explained the character that a lot of us like Lamont.
Oh,
yeah. That character.
Oh, yeah.
Leighton.
And his name is Leighton. So they explained him. And they was really struggling in the beginning, his family. When they came as far as the automotive industry, that's when all the layoffs and stuff was going on.
They was having that white flight during that time too, because a lot of us was moving into certain neighborhoods, and the white people's like, hell no on that, we up out of here. And then you start
that was happening all over around then.
Happened all around America.
And Jay, what did you see that was striking about the first 2 episodes of the documentary that they dropped?
I mean, it made more sense. Some things didn't make sense in the TV show to me, like how are they sharing the same milk when the mother and father both in the house with a job and they couldn't afford milk, and he worked at GM Fleetwood. But the documentary say he was gone out the house before they started hustling. Now it makes more sense because she by herself struggling to feed all them boys. Now it makes more sense. The father wasn't there.
I see.
And Jay,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Moochie.
I was gonna say it makes sense with that part because now the way they show the father character, how he can't stand meat and stuff like that, it's making more sense now. That's just basically for dramatic purpose.
Yeah, that's
right. And to Jay's point, they also mentioned how the mom separated from the dad because he had a hobby of music. So he would go work all them hours, and then he was doing another job where he was trading time for musical instruments and lessons. And mama was like, hell no with your music career aspirations. We up out of this piece. That was something else that was rooted in episode 1. Continue, Jay.
Yeah, the show had a reverse where the dad, kind of left out, broke up, and towards the end of that show, he was out the house, but they was already hustling. Another thing that the show portrays is that everybody is afraid of Lamar, which they did say that was kind of the thing there.
Right.
But dude was blasting people and stuff, so they had a good reason to be afraid of it. And I mean, dude wasn't no joke from what they say. But also another thing that the show had right quick, I'll say, is that Wood Harris, He wasn't tripping when they left.
Nope.
He didn't care. He already had 2 new people. He knew they was about to bounce. He was like, go ahead. They left on good terms. Nobody
did.
Yeah, whereas it made it seem like, for dramatic purposes, it was beef.
Oh my God.
Problem, right? Like he might come try to kill him now or something.
Right.
Yeah. So in the documentary, like Lamar in real life, he was crazy, like he was on the show.
Oh yeah. One thing I'll say that was a big difference that they didn't put in the show, Monique, that really happened. Lamar was the crazy, wild black Superman running around, murking everybody. He had the biggest ass guns of anybody. And they didn't show this on the show because they dealt with Southwest T getting shot.
Right.
But in episode 2,
Lamar
blasted Meech, shot him in the neck, shot him in the head, shot him in the shoulder.
Point blank range. Pulled
up right beside him, rolled down his window, pulled out the biggest gun that these gang drug dealers said they've ever seen in their life, and he just started bow, 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 bow.
Damn.
And his partner that was in the passenger seat, like, dude, he shot every bullet at Meech. Like
every bullet.
Like he was aiming at me.
And he survived. How did he survive?
They say he was out in like 2 days riding around. Like
2 days. Yep. And then after that, they talk about how because it was so hot in Detroit with that and some other things going on, Meech took his talents down south, and that's where they're going to pick up next week. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Oscar royalty coming into the building, my people. Oscar royalty. When I first seen her, I said, damn, that is the Moonlight. I've never seen something hit a presence and be so graceful, so eloquent, so beautiful.
Lamont know how to lay that on thick, boy.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to our stage, it is the queen of acting, the madam of Moonlights. It is Madam Moonlight.
Well, I must say that even though I showed up when I wanted to, I do not like to be delayed. I don't like to wait. What is your name, sir? The one with the afro, what is your name?
They never gave me a name, so I'm Jackson 1.
Jackson 1. It is a pleasure to be here, but it's more of a pleasure for you to be in my presence. So please, next time, hurry up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another one in the bullpen, another lady that you don't want to cross, okay? She has already made a video letting you know if you cross her, she will cut your ass and cut you to death. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a killer in the building. It's Lex Targaryen.
That's one of my people.
How are you guys?
Gorgeous.
So, Lex the Targaryen, please explain to the people who you're portraying today in all your queenliness and all your darkness and
eyes.
And it's definitely not Cruella de Vil. So what are you displaying for us on Halloween tonight? Shout out to Will Lauren. Love that super chat, brother.
I am a vampire, my lords, from the olden days, hence the choker. I am a freshly turned vampire, hence my veins under my eyes.
Wow.
Is it true that vampires don't? Is it true? Is it true vampires don't bite black people?
I know. The doctor is sweet to the tooth, Lord Tupac.
Wait, what?
You a vamp walker?
That part. I'm a fire white.
So
my people. Let my people go.
So can you walk during the daylight like Blade? Lex, vampire.
Yes. I'm more like Angel. So he had a ring. I got the magical choker. I can go outside during the daylight.
Oh, wow. Well, that is good to know because I was about to say it's not enough room on here for 2 ladies of the night.
Ooh.
I assume you must fragrance yourself in garlic, milady, because you're not so people.
Oh.
Oh, you don't know. You do not know me, honey. You do not know me.
Oh. So that's why her hair is that color. It's laced in garlic, huh? That's why her hair that color.
Garlic.
What?
Excuse me.
This nigga says like the
I understand the difficulty.
Y'all getting it hot tonight, baby.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen,
They wonder what I put in my hair as well. It always stays strong in the wind.
Well, then I guess if that's what it takes.
So, Trump Targaryen, I got a question for you. Do you like ladies of the night, such as the two beside you? You know, you have a moonlight lady and you have a vampire lady. Do you like those type of ladies, Trump Targaryen? Since you like to grab cats by the pussy and everything. What is that?
Well, the last time I answered these questions, I was set up with some fake news. I didn't know that the mic was on.
Oh my God! Now
they let me do it. They enjoy it actually when I do, because these are Targaryen fingers, and they haven't had the prickles of a prince before. So they enjoy it. There's something they can tell their friends that they've had, and it makes them feel special. Yes, I do. I enjoy all of those that enjoy when I pay them for their time. Yes, I do.
Sounds like some of my days.
Yes. What was the one that I had? The one that came out and told everybody she shouldn't have told. She's not a good lady of the night. She's not actually a lady of the night. She's just a bitch out there at night. Daniels.
Oh, well, I got to tell you, she's definitely not one of mine, because my girls, they know.
You got your girls in check?
They're in check, honey. Check.
So Trump Targaryen, how many abortions have you paid for with that moon team?
Don't ask, don't tell. That's the policy that I keep. I didn't know it was in there. I didn't know it wasn't out there. I don't need to know. I already cut checks. You need another one? How much? I heard it's around $350. Oh, did I go there?
Antonio, no, I'm not soul, brother. I'm the Jackson 1. So you heard of Jackson 5. I'm the Jackson 1 that couldn't sing, so they put my ass in the closet. Anything you need to know privately about the Jackson family, I can tell you. Tito, he was gay. Michael, he liked boys. Daddy Jackson had several kids. So anything you need to know, you can ask me. I can tell you all the family secrets.
Yes, he's out of the closet with the tell-all.
With the tell-all.
Okay.
I already tried to do.
Out of the closet.
I tried to give her an interview with Monique Nicole. She refused my interview request so I could tell everything.
Well, I'm going to have your book on Trump Press. Okay? Trump Press will have the new release. Okay? You can catch the video on Trump TV. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, Senator. Excuse me, ex-President Trump Targaryen. God bless you.
Hold on, I'm gonna hold up a Bible.
Man, that looks like a Walmart receipt. Talking about a Bible.
It's upside down. That's how
okay. I got
it's upside down.
I see.
That's how you read.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this, you can get this on a regular basis by subscribing to everybody's channel. Their links are all in the video description. And we're going to go on to what we're covering next. Did y'all know we've got a Best Man coming out December the 22nd?
It's a TV show.
Let's take a look at the trailer and see what everybody thinks about what they could do, what the potential looks like. It'll be on Peacock. Here we go.
Heard it's called The Old Men. Not the best, they're old men.
Well, they do look old, but I'm sure some of these women will still give them that water work.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago. Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
Arby, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now?
Hey, what's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose. Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'm glad that no one was around chronicling my college exploits.
Like when you were a stripper?
That was a very small part of Mommy's undergraduate experience.
Okay. We'll start with the ladies of the night. Lex Targaryen Vampire. How do you feel about this new rendition of The Best Man? Anything you plan on watching it? How you feeling?
Of course, I'm excited. I remember when they were talking about writing it or whatever, so it's good to see that it came all the way through. And I'm a huge fan of the original movie, which came out when I was smaller. Then I like the second one that came out. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it, being that Mia's dead and things like that. So that's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm excited.
All right, Madame Moonlight. I recall that one of those ladies was one of your dancers from the original Best Man. So please give us your insight into how you feel like you see this movie going, this show going, because we can't wait to hear what you have to say. Did I grace you properly, Southern Belle? Did I do a better job?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Should I bow or something?
Oh, don't. Spread the bow for me.
Okay. That's right, Woman King. I will say the bow for you. That's right.
The. Oh my gosh! First, let me say that she did me some justice by leaving, because we ain't allowed to, buddy up with the men that we serve. Well, I don't serve the men, okay? I put the services in place. Now, so she...
You be quiet, Trump.
So she went and got herself married now, so I can't fault her for that. I just really hope that she has herself a happy ending is all I can say. And I am excited for what's to come. I wasn't interested anymore after they don't kill the other girl off, but hey, life goes on, doesn't it? Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
So I was listening, and you said you were excited. Are you a little hot? Possibly bothered as well?
Yo, Jay, I can't. Take that wig off, child, because you just gonna have to take it off right now. I'm gonna snatch it off.
Hot and bothered. As I stated,
I was just interested in your story.
Well, as I stated before, I don't get hot and bothered. Okay. Now, my ladies, I can hook you up if you need somebody to take care of anything.
Please do. You
Yes.
can meet me at the Trump Plaza.
Yes, I'm sure. We are good for a price.
Madam Moonlight, I just got a phone call. I just got a phone call from Haley Autumn Knight. She told me I need to X you off the show because you stole her identity and you are impersonating her.
Excuse me, do you see this fit? This fit shows you that I've been in business for over 35 years. And she probably wasn't even born yet, honey. So who stole whose style? Excuse me, first of all, that chick steal more style than a hairdresser. Okay? So please don't let me ever come across that chick, because I will drag her. And that's it. And I got girls for that too, but I can get down on my own, so I don't need nobody.
My favorite cat burglar. Talk to me about The Best Man. Goodness.
I'm weak.
Me too.
Yeah, y'all, Madame Moonlight, you are you're very entertaining. I have
blame it on Lex Targaryen. She's the one that put this together.
Thank you, honey. And let me tell you that you are the kind of girl that I do interest myself in for services that I do provide. You have that look, We have all kinds of services, and you can help with the variety.
You may have to chat offline. You know?
Oh, yes.
Madam Moonlight, how much can she make in a night with everything she's offering to the table? That's what I need to know.
She never need to work again.
I
got the handcuffs.
Well, that's what they say when you have clients like me.
I got one more question for you, Madam Moonlight, because you might can hire everybody on this panel. So if she can quit her job because she'll never have to work a day in her life based on what she do. What about the vampire next to you that can literally suck the life out of somebody?
Oh, my goodness.
What kind of price do you put on them kind of services?
Well, I don't normally try to put my clients in danger, you know. Want them to live to tell a story, you know, keep people coming back. So I don't know if I'll dibble and dabble in none of that over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll let her try something like that as me for a while.
You're on mute, Lex.
Mute, Lex.
Lex, you're on mute.
Mute.
Okay.
I said that she would only need me when it's time to dispose of bodies. I don't think the work. I help her with when you need me to dispose of a body, because someone most likely will overdose on moonshine in your residence.
We're more like Lex the Dahmer up in
Excuse got me clutching my pearls, honey.
Oh my Lord. My God. I can't wait. These guys so big.
Oh my God. Okay, ask me about the best man. Y'all are crazy.
Monique, talk to me about this rendition of the best man.
Lord, y'all are entertaining.
I'm
so excited. Sorry.
You are? Really?
She's excited for the best man. Let's stay focused.
I'm sure she is.
Well, we all know I am the best man.
Ooh, I'm getting hot and bothered.
2024.
No. But I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the original, like one of my favorite movies of all time. I watch it anytime it's on TV. I love it. I love the sequel as well. So I am very excited. I hope they do it justice, though. I hope they do it good. I hope they end it out, good. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. All right, now let me bow to the Woman King, because I don't want to get my eyeball knocked out. Let me bow.
I already lost nails. I already lost 2 nails today. Oh no!
2 nails today.
You lost 2 nails today.
Yes, fighting earlier. I dug somebody's eyes and it's stuck in there.
Oh, damn, Woman King. Woman King, have you been to therapy? Therapy can help with some of that, Woman King.
No, I dance with my sisters.
Oh. Well, Woman King, please explain to us how you feel about this rendition of The Best Man. Are you interested? You're going to watch? What's on your mind?
I am very interested. I want to see where this goes.
Oh.
It is a short series. I will like it.
My goodness. Well, Woman King, who's your new best man right now? We've seen you kill the guy who brutalized. What's the best way to say this? We've seen the guy that brutalized you when you was a child. So who's your best man right now?
For the Woman King, for me.
Yes.
I am too focused on my duties as Woman King.
I've done more for the women kings than anyone since Harriet Tubman.
Very impressive, I must say.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody is thinking about taking a look at that. It comes out on Peacock, December 27th. Should be a good thing for you to watch with your family. Should be entertaining. For those of us that grew up watching it, it's definitely going to be something we sit around and drink some super spike eggnog with and have some fun.
Yeah.
Well, my panel of extremely entertaining African Americans that know how to dress up and deserves to be in Hollywood. We've got to talk about someone who maybe he has split personality. Maybe he's just deranged. Maybe he's crazy. I'm talking about Kanye West. And let me show you.
Running mate.
Your
running mate for 2024.
I'm with Yeezy and the Black. Word to your mother.
gracious.
I'm glad that you don't have a MAGA hat on.
No.
Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the picture of your boy Kanye West.
Oh my goodness.
And let me read to you what the article says about Mr. West. Here we go. In an interview with Piers Morgan, West stated that he pitched Quentin Tarantino, ladies and gentlemen, and leading man Jamie Foxx a slavery-themed music video for his song Gold Digger, on which he collaborated with Jamie Foxx. West claimed that several of the ideas he proposed to the director and actor were eventually used for Django Unchained, which came out 2012. Even years after that, the rapper's hit song, he's still upset. And let me read to you the rest of what he said. Despite these claims and Ye being upset, it would seem West holds no grudge against Fox. In a now deleted Instagram post, West stated he would choose Fox to portray him in a movie. One of the greatest geniuses, West, who proclaimed himself a top 5 writer in human history, in Piers Morgan's interview, said, while a Ye movie is currently not on his schedule, Fox can next be seen in Netflix's upcoming science fiction movie, The Cloned Tyrone. Well, Trump Targaryen, I'll start with you. How do you feel about Ye saying they stole the movie from him? Do you think there's any validity to that, or is he just being crazy Ye?
Fake news. Fake news. I know Ye. Okay, we've hung out. I've done more for the blacks than anyone since Big Daddy in Django. Okay, I've done more for the blacks than anyone since Big Daddy. Okay, I understand the blacks. Okay, so I understand him. We are going to take over and change the world. Okay, change the world. I have a great plan, big plan, beautiful plan. We're gonna have big things, super things looking forward to, and you're gonna be like, wow, it's unbelievable. Now, doesn't that sound like a great plan?
Sounds good to me.
I like her. I want her to be my Secretary of State.
I definitely can do that.
Yes, we'll have Lewinsky's available all the time. It is the new presidential policy.
Oh no!
All right.
Lewinsky on the side. Help today. Go by.
No, we have to.
I wrote that line. I've been one of the greatest writers of all time.
Okay. Woman King, what you think about Ye? Is Ye crazy, or do you think there's any validity to his claims, or is this just him staying in the news?
I don't know. I think he's just trying to stay relevant. He's a sick man.
Is there anything you women can teach him over there in the homie?
Keep your mouth shut.
Hey, he's my
Don't let everybody know what you're thinking.
Damn.
Truth Social.
Wow. Lex Vampire Targaryen, how do you feel about Kanye and his claims? You're on mute.
I feel like Kanye is unstable. I know the signs of mental instability anywhere, and even if he's cool one day or just because like he's talking and he knows what it's still a filter block that is clearly not there, that any person who is not a sociopath would be able to identify, and it is not there. Like Kanye has clearly been off since his mother died, and 1 minute he's good, 1 minute he's not, 1 minute he's good, 1 minute he's not. And the fact that people look at, okay, well, he was just good, that's not how mental health works. Like clearly he is a case, and honestly I feel bad for him more than anything, whatever may be strategically done or whatever the case may be. Like Kanye wasn't like that. Like 5th grade, like College Dropout came out when I was in Late Registration came out when I was in 5th grade. Like, so I grew up on Kanye. I'm sorry. So it's like to watch him start, like it's really sad. And honestly, like Kanye is really in my prayers, like all jokes aside, because it's really sad. Like it's not even funny. Like there's something really, really wrong. Broken, if anything. And like I really think he can fix that, because sometimes people can't. We don't know if like his mom was, you know, mothers like sometimes have like a special son or like a son that they know is just slightly off, but they can control their son. They know what to do. They can get them in line. That's been going for years. And as we all know, like Kanye really started getting squirrely after his mother died. And like he's a full effing nut now. So I feel so bad, honestly.
Lex, you bring up a good point. You bring up a good point, because if y'all watch the documentary that came out on Netflix, when you see the scenes with his mother, you can tell, just like Lex just said, you can tell that she was able to reel him in. When he would get beside himself, sometimes she was able to reel him in. So that's a great point as well.
Well, go ahead and finish, Monique. What you think about it?
I'm over all the antics. So I've said before, I was a day one Kanye fan. I've been a fan since day one. So it's hard for me, but I'm also a mental health advocate, so I know he's got issues. I mean, he is bipolar, so we know that for sure. Could also be borderline personality disorder. It could be a lot of things. But
I know one thing here that happened. He lost too much booty at one time.
But there's a fine line you have to do with people who have mental health disorders. There's a fine line between acknowledging their illness, but then not enabling them.
Right.
A lot of his behavior is reckless, dangerous. It's hurtful. He's this close to losing me, really, as a fan.
You still on board?
Still on board?
When you've liked someone, when you followed someone for 15, almost 20 years, you can't. It's hard to fall off overnight. So it's like
it's been a long night.
I'm angry. I'm very angry. I'm not effing with him right now. I'm not effing with him. Like right now, I'm done with him right now. But I still have a love for the artist. But nonetheless, and I still have sympathy too. He lost me with this situation. It could be true. He lost me the other day when he posted Emmett Till and tried to equate that to a public lynching and a financial lynching that he's going through. I mean, he lost me with that, especially with the Till movie coming out. I don't know if y'all got to see Brandon's breakdown of the movie, you know, but it's just it's too sensitive, and for you to post something like that is gut wrenching, and it's just beyond insensitive. So right now, Kanye I pray for him because I know he's not right, but I'm kind of done. Man.
Yeah, I'm with you, because like even if, let's just say that all this is mental health, it still doesn't make what he's doing right. The end result still is not right, whether it's mental health or not.
Right.
And so a lot of people are getting hurt, ridiculed, and exiled from some of the things he's saying, and there's no one there to check him. He's not listening, and there's no one to reel him in. And at some point in time, we do really need to ask the question, if this man has weapons, somebody needs to step in and take them weapons, because his pattern of behavior is not one that is conducive to someone to be having guns. Having said that, Madam Moonlight, I give Kanye.
Let me add one thing right quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. So with all seriousness, me and Kanye about the same age, kind of was in some of the same little circles or whatever growing up, and everybody trying to make beats and stuff. And man, he know better. And you know, he wasn't like this at one point at all. And I don't know, maybe I had a nervous breakdown, maybe, you know, things with the mom, a lot of things. Maybe people get money and they say you really see what somebody really about. And you know, he started thinking he really was a god and saying all this stuff and trying to have church service and worship. And I mean, you know, sometimes people can go off the rails, but you know, I ain't really listened to him since what, third Graduation. That's the last one I didn't heard. Watch the Throne, but
yeah, Watch the Throne was good.
Yeah, Watch the Throne was good. That was it though. For me, a lot of this stuff I'll be listening like, man, what the hell is this? So people say money ain't gonna change you, but depending on who you are and how old you were and some other stuff, it's probably gonna change you a lot. So
okay.
And he's always been an intellectual, different type of thinker, even from a younger age. And that's why I think I said before, someone who thinks like that and then also has a mental illness, it really messes up the brain. Like,
but he ain't always have no mental illness. I think he's had some type of mental breakdown or nervous breakdown, and that has become a mental illness. You know what I mean? Not saying that's not, but when we were younger and stuff, man, this dude, you know.
But you can have something and not know you have it. Like, you know what I mean? There's adults
those things don't come out till you get older.
Yeah,
sometimes that's true.
Like schizophrenia doesn't even. A lot of people who are schizophrenic, they show signs. I think mid-20s or so. You know, so it's it gets tricky.
Now I do know somebody that knows him more recently, and they say a lot of the stuff he be doing is for free publicity, which it has worked. And he doing it on purpose. That's what he say, which it has worked, and he has got a lot of free publicity, but you can go too far. And I think like the White Lives Matter stuff, you know, what he did, and then saying what George Floyd, the officer didn't really have his knee on his neck, and he just say a lot of stuff. Slavery was a choice. Like he'll say stuff against his own people sometimes, and
that's where he lost me.
Cool. Yeah, that ain't cool, man.
That's where he lost me.
Well, I feel like he is like I agree with what Lex was saying and Monique. First, that he definitely has some type of mental illness. And second, when it comes to what Monique says, as far as it takes a lot for her. It takes a lot to, if you like somebody, to just stop liking them and stuff like that. Well, for me, that's how it is with me too. Like if I like you, you got to do like a lot, a whole lot. But for
how long did it take you? How long did it take you to jump off the R. Kelly train? It didn't take me but one night, and I was off the R. Kelly train.
I still listen to his music. I don't mess with him.
I didn't say I don't listen to,
but I listen to his music.
I listen to the
reverse.
It took a minute. It took a minute. It took a minute with the R. Kelly thing. It took a minute, but my point is that I'm still a fan of him, but I'm not a fan of the things that he does. And there's definitely something going on wrong with him, I think. And a part of me also feels like he might be playing at it. I don't know, because I don't want to start with the conspiracy theory stuff, but to kind of like save his own life, I feel like that's part of the stuff that he might be doing just to save his own life, so that they could say that he's crazy, so that they don't freaking off him. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how I feel about the situation. Other than that, I still like him. I just don't like what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Moochie.
I was gonna say I don't like the things that he should have apologized to the black people first. I'll say that. And I feel like he has a lot of yes people around him that's just enabling him as far as that. But there's another side of me that saw an interview a couple of weeks ago where he was talking about trying to get out of this Adidas deal. And you can't, it's no breach of contract if they get out, if they take you out of the deal. So maybe this was all just to do that.
And that's true, but I think he hurt himself doing that too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He hurt himself.
Yeah, because like you're taking, not you, but he is taking Black folks especially for granted, thinking you could say and do all this stuff time and time again, and we'll still buy this expensive stuff. You know, that's
I
just
wasn't buying it before.
I know, right? What's up?
Monique?
Yeah, I just want to address something. So someone said They don't understand why, with all the people around him, why won't someone get him help that he needs?
That's
it's a little hard, you guys. As someone who has family members that have mental health issues, when someone, okay, not only is it an age thing, right? So the first factor is an age. When someone's of a certain age, you can't force someone to be admitted. They have to do something catastrophic. Like they have to like throw objects, threaten you, pull a knife. They have to, for you to commit someone forcefully, it has to be on that level. And Kanye still has family, which is sad. He still has his father. He still has aunts, uncles. I've seen video clips. There was a TMZ video clip from 2 years ago where him and his aunt are arguing, and she's trying to. I think he hit a paparazzi, or he fought somebody on the street, and the aunt is pleading with him. So trust me, he has relatives that love and care for him that are trying, but it is very hard to do it with someone like a Kanye. But then again, you have
that money.
The money factor, the celebrity factor, the age factor. So it's very hard to forcefully admit someone into a hospital. You know, it's very hard.
Plus, with a person like that, you can't really come at him like you want to, because he could just change his number and leave, and you'll never talk to him again.
And he'll turn on you. He'll turn on you if you know. So
look what he did to Puffy when Puffy tried to text him.
It gets murky. It gets very murky when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll put Yeezy to bed, and we'll go to the last thing we're going to cover today. And I want to know how you guys feel about this. Some one of our TikTok brethren who's an African American, she said that white people should not go see Black Panther. And I'm gonna let you guys hear why she said that. This one's come straight courtesy of my big homie Brandon Keith Avery, Just My Opinion Reviews. Take a listen to this, and now I'm interested to hear what the panel has to say about this.
This message is to all our would-be accomplices and white allies, all the white people who have BLM in their bio. If you really want to prove to Black people that you love us and you care about us and you are down for the cause, do not go see that movie opening weekend. You buy your ticket, you give it to a Black person or a Black family who can't afford to go. And then you go sit at that theater in front of the doors. You make sure that every Black person in that theater can enjoy that movie in peace. You make sure that you use your body to block us from anybody who would be coming in that theater to do us harm. That is your job. You can go see it on another weekend. Go see it on the second or third weekend. But the first weekend, that's for us. To do anything other than this is anti-Black.
Oh my gosh.
Lex Targaryen.
Stuff.
Lex Targaryen, you're first.
I really hate people like her. I really do. I hate people like her because it's bad enough that we already stigmatized. It's just like anything bad that you could like group. It's just like the Black people do this, Black people do it. Like, and this is the typical like. When you open your mouth, like there's something in your noodle frame that's supposed to like translate stuff before it comes out verbally, and you sound stupid and then make the whole community look stupid. Like, girl, apparently I missed the meet in the email to CC, the IN, whatever. Like, who agreed to that? Who's speaking? Who are you? Like, what are you talking about? That's dumb. Because as soon as a white influencer get on and say, oh, Titanic 2 is coming out, all the Black people, like, you have to stand outside and let us have this because, oh my God, you're going to be mad as, like,
Titanic 2.
People don't think reverse racism is the thing. You can't have it both ways. Like, you can't have it both ways.
Have it both ways.
You literally can't reverse, and a lot of people don't think that that's a thing. Yes, it is. If what is about to come out of your mouth, if split the other way and you would be offended, you can't do that. Like, I don't care if, but they do, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not how progress works. She is about, like, she's a dumb cunt. I'm like, off the screen. She just pissed me off.
Did someone say the magic word?
My magic word is I'm glad she said it, because I mean, she only read my mind. Like, bruh, who anointed you to speak for all Black people anyway? Like,
everyone knows the Blacks have no leader other than me. I'm the best leader since Abraham Lincoln. for the black.
So I assume that's why you riding that Herschel Walker in Georgia, huh? You gonna ride that horse.
Herschel Walker is one of the finest blacks that I have ever
God.
known. He's a very intelligent black. He's very strong.
What?
And he was an officer of the law.
What?
He was in the military.
Oh, Lord.
He's done a lot.
This is something that Trump would actually say too. That
is something he would say.
I know it is. I just said it.
Knowing good and well, Herschel Walker is a guttural illiterate. Okay, Monique, jump on in there.
Trump. Don't get smart with me over there. Trump
I've been waiting to grab you all night.
Yeah, you got to be careful, Monique. You know he like to grab them. So what do you think about this guy? I mean, this lady, Monique, speaking for the black folk.
Speaking for the black.
I echo the same thoughts as Lex. I think it was, I mean, there's so much for us to fight for. There are so many different causes. There's so many things to use your platform for. And you use it to say something ignorant like that. Like, why? Like, who cares? Like, who cares? It's like you can't have it both ways. It's like you can't win for nothing. So it's like, okay, it's like if white people go and see it, like it's a problem, or you don't want them to see it. You want them to support. You want them not to support. You know, it's weird. Black Panther is for everyone. Yes, it's special to us, but it's for everyone. When the first movie came out, I was working at a pediatrician office, and I'll never forget the feeling I had seeing little white Hispanic kids grabbing, like we had stickers, right? Black Panther stickers, and seeing them grab it and being excited, like, look, like it's just kids are innocent. It's a universal thing. Let everybody enjoy and support the movie, right? More people that go to see it, the more successful it will be. So I just, it was ignorant. So, you know, that's all I can say, really.
Woman King, speak on another woman who had a lot to say, but said nothing.
What happened to T'Challa? We got Muchala.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense what she's saying. She's not. It's like some people, everybody shouldn't. She just doesn't make any sense. She sounds crazy. Why? This is what I don't understand. Some people. Why would you get on a platform and say stuff like this? And it's not going to benefit the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just come on.
Well, Mooch, you know, she might be
on this to do worse than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have this butthead basically helping the masses that want that to happen. So congratulations, you played yourself.
Do you think? And I'll take this to Madam Moonlight. Do you think that one thing that person was trying to do was just say the most shocking and odd thing to try to get clicks, possibly what we just said Kanye might be doing to some degree? Do you think that's what she was doing? Or do you think she was really serious in what she was saying?
If I would have probably saw her face, I would have been able to maybe read it better, maybe. But she sounds like she thinks she's smart, or she thinks she sounds smart, right?
Right.
And so it does seem like she believes in herself and what she's saying, and when all she's really doing is promoting segregation, and division, further division, and and practically violence, as well as people getting arrested, like your own people getting arrested. Like, so she sounds really, really ridiculous, and she's lost. That's all I can say. She's lost, but she's fake woke. Like that's not even what like girl.
Fake woke.
Fake woke.
Sleep woke.
Yeah, sleep woke. Exactly. Like she just got out of bed and her mind is just all foggy.
I call cats like that. I call them being on that D knowledge. So whenever Kyrie opened his mouth, sometimes Kanye opened his mouth. This bitch opened her mouth. I call it D knowledge. That's what I call it. You on that? You so super smart and woke that you're dumb. That's what I call it.
Right.
That's what I said.
I know I'm gonna go check out Muchala's Revenge.
Yeah, me too.
Muchala's Revenge.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've caused enough trouble in people's lives for one Halloween night. So, Jay Moore, are you going to be having something going on your channel tonight, or are you taking the night off?
Nah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about BMF and some stuff tonight, and keep it going. You know,
You keep it going. Social. It was very nice. I enjoyed it with the ladies.
Yes.
Hopefully, I get to thank you each in person one day.
Ladies, if you've got one of those things that Monique is, stay away from Trump Targaryen. Okay?
That's fake news. Fake news. They all enjoy and love it. All of them.
Please be sure to subscribe, everybody. Download the podcast. This will be up on the podcast in about 20 minutes. And then come check your boy out on social media. And in case you didn't know, Lex the Targaryen is a real killer. I give you a snippet of what y'all been missing if you haven't went and checked out what she's up to. Take a look at this.
Oh my gosh. Bloody, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Oh, honey. honey.
Get up on it, ladies and gentlemen. Her link is in the description. I didn't play the sound on purpose because if you want the sound, you got to go in there and check her out. So be sure to do that. Go over to Jay Moore as soon as we get off. And I'll be back on Wednesday with the living legend Larry to talk educated politics. So stay tuned. Go early vote if you can. Let's not get a damn Herschel Walker.
Hey, unless you're not going to cast a vote for the right people, then don't do it. Don't do it. I'm here with Kanye. We're going to change the world.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to that. Do you want a ticket that has Trump, Herschel Walker, and Kanye West? How much progress is going to happen on a ticket like that?
Very much progress.
We out of here, y'all. Ain't no outros. We just getting out of here before somebody actually take that man word and go vote on it. Peace.
Yes. Bye-bye.